People come in, they come in. Okay, is everybody seeing the introduction screen?
Yep.
Okay, today's March 7th, obviously, our second learning event, and it's called Navigating Our Solutions Facebook group. Not our formal website, our Facebook group. This document with all links will be available on Connie's learning event page. I'll show you in a little while. And the video of this learning event will be available after the event. Well, that's why we're recording it right now, and it'll be posted later on. So let me tell you a little bit about Solutions. Provide services, communications, and support through two distinct websites. We have the Solutions Facebook group, which I want to show you. Just to go there. Let's see here. Come on now. Don't give me a hard time. All right, that's the news page. I don't want to do that. I want to do this one. Okay. So this is our Facebook group. We have two sites. Facebook is one of them and our formal. And as you see on the left, it says G retiree benefits, and the logo's up, the graphic of the logo's up on top, and it says retiree solutions. This is the one that Connie's going to go over today, later on. All right, the other page I want to show you is our formal website. You see up here on the address bar up on the top that I'm moving the cursor on, https://ragehcc.org, and the logo's a little different because you have to fit it in the page, so the graphics on the left, and then it says basically the same thing. And this blue menu bar shows you all the options, all the pages you can go to here, and the one that we're going to use today is going to be navigating her Facebook group. That'll be available afterwards. Connie won't be using that, but it'll be available. I'll show you that in a second. So I want to show you the learning events. That's this menu right here where I'm pointing. The bottom left of the blue bar is Solution Learning Events. The first sub-menu is how to install or download Zoom, and then how to join and use Zoom. We hope a lot more people will go to this page and learn how to use Zoom so they can get on here with us. The next one is Melody did the first learning event. It was family planning final preparations. And today we're going to do navigating our Solutions Facebook group. So I'm going to show you that page. These are all the learning events, by the way, on this page. Just kind of a summary of all the learning events we're going to be doing. All right. So then go up top here again. I'll go to Connie's. Now, after Connie's done, now we're going to have the video of this. This will be available right here off this sub-menu, navigating our Solutions webpage. The video will be posted here. It's blank right now. Connie Vick is our treasurer, and she's the administrator of the Solutions Facebook page. Her email, her phone number's here. Here's some of the materials that she'll be going over. I just showed you the page, just on the front page of our Facebook group. I'm doing the introduction right now, and that'll be available there. Connie's has an outline, which I'll show you in a minute, that she's going to cover, and then she's going to take over. Here's all the images of the pages the items that she's going to cover, or parts of our Facebook page group. I always, Connie tells me say group. And so they're all on here for you to see later on. To remind you, this kind of you can review this later. You can watch the video later. Okay. So she's going to cover a lot of stuff here. Some of it's personal to you on Facebook to help you with like privacy and stuff. And some of it's directly related to different menu items on the left side of the page that Connie will refer to and show you how to go to and how to use. Afterwards, if there's any questions and answers, we'll have them posted here in this section. And then down on the bottom, we have resources and links. I found a couple of nice books here. Facebook for Seniors book. And you just click this picture and you can go use their $12.25, new is $24.99. And then there's also a book called Facebook for Beginners. If anybody's interested, these are just resources, helpful things, supportive things And there's 3 videos down here. Facebook Getting Started, Facebook Understanding Privacy, which Connie's going to talk about, and Facebook Adjusting Your Privacy.
Well, you got to go outside?
I'm sorry? Okay. All right. So that's kind of her page. Afterwards, you can review. Maybe some of you have had a chance to look at it before. That's right here on this submenu, Navigating Our Solutions Facebook group on our formal website. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to the introduction. And I just showed you all these. I showed you our Facebook group. I showed you our formal website. I showed you, you know, some of the learning events. One that's already been done by Melody, and then Connie's today. And then I'll be doing on March 21st with Bob, Navigating Our Solutions formal website. How do you do that? So here's some of the services provided by Solutions. We're a nonprofit organization. We changed our focus to be positive, informative, supportive, and a helpful resource for all our retirees and dependents. We provide these learning events. We provide monthly newsletters. We provide benefit resources such as Medicare, Medigap. We endorse a company called Senior 65. We have Part D. We have prescription like RX Help Centers to help people with prescription costs, dental and vision programs, and we also provide Medicare and Social Security communications, updates, and petitions on both on our Facebook page or group and our formal website. Solutions also advocates on your behalf with GE for your retiree dependent concerns or issues. We have the ways we do that is we have Melody Jackson as our benefits advocate, and by raising and voicing your concerns to GE each year, we go to the annual GE Share Owners Meeting every spring. It's coming up May 8th at Tarrytown, New York. We'll be there to voice your concerns with a whole bunch of retiree reps from across the country. And, you know, we virtually take over that meeting. We have the biggest contingent at that meeting. We also have a rally outside. So we let them know what our concerns are. And we also bring up your concerns at the fall meeting of retiree reps, and we meet with GE Global Benefits and GE Corporate HR. And the last thing we do is we use member surveys and petitions to present data. To GE, it's always important to present data, and that's why we do the surveys and the petitions, so we can present data when we go to these meetings, the share owners meeting and the fall meeting. All right. So I showed you the learning events page, and I showed you Connie's page for preview or review afterwards. And now I'm just going to show you her outline, and then she's going to take over. So let me go to that. This is Connie's outline. She's going to explain the difference between a group and a site, and then she's going to go down these items, finding a group, finding a post, how to find things in topics, how to tag somebody or an administrator and ask a question, how to save many files. We have saved many files, how to go to those files and find them very easily on our Facebook group, how to turn off notifications. She'll explain all this, how to save posts, how to stop notifications or save a post on a group or on your timeline, and how to reply to somebody's comment. And she'll explain all this and why some of this will save you a lot of aggravation with a lot of notifications and different things. She'll be explaining all this to you. How to make your Facebook private, the privacy part of this thing. She'll explain that to you. Getting rid of apps and websites. That a lot of times people have a lot of apps and websites assigned to their Facebook page, and they you know, kind of interfere or slow your Facebook down. And she'll show you about that, how to get rid of those, how to use the activity log, and then the memories tab. And all these things, if you remember, just to quickly show you this, all these things. Let me go back here. Where is it? back here. Oh, what happened? I lost it. All right, hold on a second. Is that coming up? What's going on here? Something's going on. Why aren't they going back? Bear with me 1 second, folks. I'll get there. There it is. Okay. There we go. I want to go to.
That's right.
There we go. She's gonna show you this stuff in this left menu over here. She's gonna show you that as part of those points and items. She's gonna go to these. She's gonna go through it, a practical type experience here, learning event. She's gonna show you this stuff. She's gonna show you the topics. She's gonna show you all this stuff. So I'm gonna turn it over to Connie, and Connie's gonna take over. So I just got to get her name and give her the host. And Connie, it's all yours.
All righty. Well, thank you. The first thing I want to say is if I'm going too fast, stop me. If you have any questions, raise your hand or save the questions for after the meeting or ask him at that time. Just unmute yourself and so I'll help you. All right, the first thing that I wanted to say is that the difference between a group, which is a site, the difference between a group and a site, which is a website, is Facebook groups are the place for small group communications and for people to share their common interests and express their opinion. It's a web app. The websites are typically dedicated to a particular topic or purpose, which is our Rage group. So we have a group and we have a website. And that's what our website is. It's a purpose for networking to provide news and education to members. So that's what the difference is on those two. And that's why sometimes you'll see me write down something about Facebook group or just group. That means it's the Facebook. If I say website, then it's our Rage website. And so now you know the difference between those two. I'm going to share, I'm going to get on the share button now, and I'm going to share, let's see, I want to hope to do it right.
Yeah, Connie has a little slower connection than I do. She's out in the country.
So if I have problems, I'll just tell you to take over, John.
Yeah, that's
okay,
fine.
So here I go. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see.
It's coming up now.
Okay.
Okay. It's showing up post or something instead of the page?
Yeah, does it show the retiree solution and advocacy?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay, the first thing that I wanted to show you is there are several ways that you can get to our website. And the easiest way is if you're already in our Facebook group, you can see where it says click here for website links.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it'll take you to this here, and it'll take you to the Rage group. It'll take you to the registration. I can't read what that says. To the fundraising, and the history of our Facebook, what was group, and now it's, well, now this is our website. So all these are our website pages. Hang on. My dog.
That dog don't like the presentation.
No.
Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Come on here.
All right, mine's sound asleep.
I can't mute myself. Come on here. Okay, so now, can you see the whole page? Okay.
Yep.
So what I was going to show you here is to find a group or a person on Facebook. If you go up here where, do you see where it says the F right here for Facebook? I'm going to say, I'm going to look for a GE retiree group. So maybe I just don't know the entire name. I'm just going to, or anything for GE. I'm going to type in GE. These are the only things that I have looked up that have GE that start with GE. So these are my options. I can go here and it'll take me to John Tyler's group, and I can click on that, and this will take me to the retiree group in my area. And then you'll see different posts from different places. Here's another one, GE retirees. It'll bring up the next keyword, retiree. So that's how you find a group fast, like that. If, let's say you want to look for a person, so I'm gonna say John Chavez. That's my son. You type in his first name, or any of these Johns for that matter, any John.
Yeah, you got me in there.
Yeah, you're there. All these are my Facebook friends, so they would pop up anyways. But let's say I want to look for Mary Dominguez. I don't know who she is, but so that name will pop up. So it's really easy to find people like that. You just type in the name. So now, since I use GE Retiree a lot, it'll just automatically pop up. I'll just scroll down, click on it.
That's our
And-
page.
Yeah, that's our page, and I'm gonna go back to it. But it's a little bit slow. Are you guys still seeing there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to it. Okay, so now I'm back on our group.
Your connection's working good, Connie.
So far, so good. I'm shocked. I'm not gonna say a whole lot about that. Okay. If you're wanting to find a post in our group, you can go to this search box right here on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's got the magnifying glass. So if you know the person who made the post, you can type in his or her name, and I'm going to use Melody as my example. And I'm just going to put in Melody. I'm going to enter, I'm going to select enter, and it'll take it a bit. Has it popped up yet on your side?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming up now. Yeah, there it
Okay,
is.
now all of her posts that she has posted is going to show up right there. You'll be able to find the post that you're looking for. You can also, once you do that, you can filter it right below her name. You can say all the posts that she's posted, or the posts that you've seen, or you can sort it by most recent or top posts, or you can just put posted by anyone, your friends. If you've been tagged, you can also go to the date that you think it was, or what year. So like, for example, well, she posted something in 2017, but you don't want to have to scroll through all of the posts. You can select the date,
Yeah. Just
17.
Oh,
Right,
And
for
then-
that year,
And then you
right.
can also choose a date if you actually know the date. Okay, if, I'm gotta move this thing here. Okay, let's say you don't know who the person was that made a post. You remember it had something to do with Medicare. So if you type in Medicare as a key, that you need to have a keyword from the post, something that was in the post, so whether it was Medicare or Social Security, General Electric, something. You
Okay.
type in the keyword, and then you enter, or you hit the
search.
magnifying glass there. Now it's going to show up anything with Medicare, a post with Medicare on there.
Can you scroll down a little bit on that, Connie?
Yeah.
There you-
Do you see them?
All the Medicare.
Yeah, all of these are the Medicare posts that have been made.
Nice.
If you wanted something just to do with Medigap, you just type in Medigap.
Yeah. Or pension, if there's some.
Yeah, anything, pension, whatever keyword you remember was in the post, you can type that in. You can find the post. Also, if you recall that there was a photo in the post, you can come back again to the left side. You select photos. In a second, it'll pop up. Come on. Is it showing up on your side yet?
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet.
It's trying.
Probably
There.
photos. Yeah, photos probably take longer than anything.
Yeah,
So,
because they're
yeah.
loading. Okay, so you can find a post using this.
See
So,
me, see me there, Connie, reading the newspaper? That's me.
yeah, that's you. So you can find a post by using the photos as well. So for example, I'm going to click on this one. I don't know if anybody made a post or if it was just posted. But anyway, it'll show up. Yeah. So you did make a post about this, John.
Okay. That's a
Okay. Yeah.
national committee. Yeah, it's one of their newsletter type things. Yep.
And the other way, okay, now I got to get back to our main page. Okay, how is it so far?
Man, yeah,
Awesome, good.
you're doing pretty good with your connection, I'll tell you. It's going
So
pretty
far. I'm surprised. Okay, then another way that you can find it, and we've been kind of lax in creating topics here the last 2-3 weeks when we're posting. The admins who are making the post can make it a topic, but we haven't. I'll try to catch up on it later. But if you go to the right-hand side, you'll see here, these are the topics. So it makes it easier to find a particular post that you want. So you don't have to scroll all over the place. Let's say, again, you want something to read about that was pertaining to Social Security and Medicare. So we've combined those two together. So you click on that and eventually it'll pop up. Okay, so now there. So anything that's got Social Security or Medicare is going to show up.
There you go. It just
Yeah.
came up. Yep.
If you wanted to find out anything about share owners meeting, here it is. You can click on that. These 3 dots down here, that just means that there are more topics than there was room in this little box. So you just click on it. You just click on it.
So it'll show all the topics, right?
Yeah, all the topics are in here.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so those are several ways that you can find a post that was made in a group.
Very good, Connie.
Okay. Okay, we just discussed the topics as well. How to tag an administrator or another person for that matter, doesn't matter who you want to tag. So right here, let's say I wanted to tag John or Melody, whoever. I'm going to come in here. And the reason you want to tag him is you're trying to get their attention. You want him to read something. So let's say John. So he still doesn't pop up. I don't know why, because he's not very popular, I guess. So now
There it is.
now I'm going to say John Phelps. This post is so confusing.
So it highlights my name in the post.
Yeah. So now he's going to get notification that I'm trying to get his attention. If you don't want to get his attention, you just say this post is confusing or whatever. You just don't tag him. But that's how you tag a person.
You put it in the comments section?
Yeah, in the comments section. That's how you tag a person, and they get notified up here. See where the little bell is? That's a notification.
Yeah, okay.
So now you can see where I type in Melody. It's going to give me 3 choices of melodies. Hey, that's like a song, isn't it? No. So the melody I want to tag would be Melody Jackson. So I click on her name and it's going to be highlighted in blue. So she's going to know in her notification up here that somebody is trying to get her attention.
I never knew that.
Yeah. So, okay. So we got that one done.
Very good.
That's good to know.
Yep. See, people are going to learn things that they watch these. They're going to learn how to do different things that they didn't know how to do.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
always
other-
see people get tagged and I never knew how they did it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Or a quicker way. That's what's, I think, more important, because a lot of times you'll beat yourself up because you don't know how to do it. And then with the way Connie shows you that, it's so much easier.
This is another example that I wanted to show you about tagging a person to a particular comment. So this here is the post that somebody put up, Melody did. And then Kevin commented, but he didn't tag her, he just put Melody. Is there a Zoom meeting? She did the correct thing. She was replying to him because she hit the reply right here. Instead of putting the comment here, like whatever her reply was, yes.
She's
If she had
replying
put
to
it,
that.
yeah, if she would have put it here, that to me anyway indicates that she's making a comment about the post. So you want to reply to the specific person. You're going to hit the reply underneath their name. So let's say I want to say, thank you for letting him know. Well, so now that's just going to show up to her as everybody can read it if they click on the comment. But see, I'm commenting to her,
right, directly to her.
thanks for letting him know. If I would have put it here, thanks for letting him know, it's just confusion in my mind.
Yeah.
And then here, how do I get to the meeting? I'm going to reply to him. Does anybody have on the Zoom and log in? Oh, that's it. At the top, right? That's what you all did?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
let me see his name though. Okay, well, you're already there, but
yeah. But you're responding to Gary.
yeah, but that's how I would reply to him. Instead of putting it here where it says write a comment, I would select reply.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're answering the person individually instead of the
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna go to files. We have a lot of files saved that we feel are pertinent to the group. So, I mean, they also show up on the wall, but you don't want to, again, scroll forever to find them, especially because a lot of times there's comments aren't made on it, so it's just going to go down the wall. So we save them in files. Files is on the left-hand side. You click on it. And fine. Not yet, huh?
On files, not yet, no.
Okay, well, let me refresh. Okay, there it is.
There you go.
Okay,
See, everything we done is there, folks.
yeah, everything is here. So the announcements are there, the newsletters.
Yep.
I need to update this soon for donations. for
And
the
those are
donations
all
that
in PDF form, so you can download them and print them out.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a great thing about that.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I didn't remember about that.
That way you don't have to go back and look for it again. Once you print it, you can just put it in a folder and get it out when you need it.
There you go.
Exactly. And if you, I gotta move you guys again. So, and there's more. You click more, you're gonna continue to find them. See, we've got the VIA benefits, open enrollment PDFs, and
Yeah.
just all kinds information. These are, I think this is the one that Melody posted.
Yep. Yep. She did.
So these are, a lot of these files are really important. There's a lot of them. So this will also help you find information if people would just go to it. All right, I'm going back here again
Very good.
and how to turn off notifications.
Okay.
I use a lot.
It's called censoring.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, otherwise you get tons of notifications. And I don't do it, and I probably, well, I don't know if I should or shouldn't.
okay, so I'm gonna find one that I kind of wanna. Okay, this one here. If I don't want to get a notification, let's say people are commenting left and right, left and right, left and right all day long. and you're tired of getting a notification. Once you make a comment on a post, you're going to get notified that somebody else made a comment. That kind of gets old. You just had a question, how do I get on there? And then other people are asking the same question. I can't find it, or saying, I can't find it. How do you get there? Blah, blah, blah. And you have 40. The first person who commented is going to get those notifications of the other 20 that are commenting. So what you do is you come to this little down arrow here,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you click down on it, and you select turn off notification for post.
Oh, for that
And you won't
individual
get
post.
notification.
Right. For that
You won't get-
individual post.
Right.
That's when they really start arguing with you. You want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Either that or you kick them out, Rodney.
So so the same, so you turn it off, you won't get notified. You can still find the post if you want it. It's not a big deal, but you're not going to get notified that somebody's commenting on it, just to say yes or no or whatever. So, but let's say this post, I wanted to save it later on to review later on. You just scroll up here and hit save post. And so I'm going to go ahead and save it.
No, the other day, Connie, you and I were doing that, and you're going to show us where that's saved to?
I am.
Okay.
So I just saved it now. You're not going to see it. I got to find, here it is. Okay, you're not going to see it on your left-hand side when you're on the group. You're not going to find your saved posts of anything. You can, oh boy, internet connection is unstable. Give it a second. Okay, so what you have to do is you go to your Facebook profile, or, well, your own. You just go to this wall, your wall. Now it changes on the left-hand side, everything changes. Because what's on the left-hand side when you're in a group is stuff that pertains to your group. Well, a lot of it is. So right underneath Explore on the left-hand side, if you scroll down, you see Explore, you see Saved. You open that up, you just one click.
So that one you saved should be coming up.
Yeah, it'll be funky. So there it is.
There it is. Very good.
Now I can make it so I can add it to my collection, which I made as Rage. I'm gonna hit add, and I select, see, I have all these are my collections. I have the recipes, posts for Facebook, Balamii, Plexus Pose, Balloon Festival. Well, this belongs to the Rage collection, so I'm gonna add it to that. And
I want access to your recipes.
sorry.
These are great, though, to go back if you don't have time to print something out.
Yes.
Save it,
Exactly.
and it's easy to delete out of there too if you put it in a permanent printed copy.
Yeah.
I use this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does save you a lot of time, and so I can go here, I can find my recipes.
Yeah.
Notice I don't cook much because there's only 7.
I was going to say there's only 7, Connie.
One a
Come
week.
on. You gotta have
One
more
for
than
every
that. I'll go to Melody's page. She's got more.
Well, though I delete them after I've got them put in my,
What?
or, so it's not always under recipes if I have it for something else.
Yeah. So that's how
Connie.
you do that. Now, let me tell you something though. When I was showing you how to save or how to stop notifications in a group, it's not the same as on your own wall. And it's just a little different, not much. But on your own wall, it's going to have the 3 dots, not a down arrow. So there's a minor difference. So don't be looking for a down arrow in your own wall. So like right here, let's say I want to
Good point.
unfollow him, or I want to turn off notifications, it's clear down here.
Okay. On your
So,
own.
or if I, like, again, if I want to save his post, it's up here.
Yeah.
And if I got tired of all his political posts or whatever, I can snooze him. In other words, I'm not going to hear nothing from him. I'll probably be doing that a lot come election time, or close to. I'll be snoozing on the people.
Or you can sick your dog on them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's back here now. So anyway, that's how you do that on your own private wall.
That's good.
Now, once you snooze him, can you undo the snooze?
Well, it's there for 30 days. I've never snoozed anybody. I just pretty much unfollow them.
I use hide post a lot. If they've got something that
Yeah, for that too.
yeah, just hide it.
Yeah, you can hide that post, but I just usually just unfollow.
So if you unfollow somebody, Connie, can you go back to following them if you want?
Yeah, yeah. All you do
Yeah.
is you go back to their profile,
Yeah,
to their wall, and you can select on their banner. It'll show you.
You can still stay friends with them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I've got some people that are friends of mine, and that's all they post is crazy political stuff. And I'm like, I just unfollow them until I see something that's worth talking about.
okay.
But yeah, sometimes it's good to just go that route.
Good, very good. You there, Connie? Uh-oh, we lose Connie?
Yep. You had to say it was doing good, John.
Oh,
Right, right. I do the same thing.
uh-oh, she's gonna have to send that again.
She's back.
Are you guys not hearing me?
There we are, we're hearing you now.
I don't know.
You're back. You're back.
You're back.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys.
Hey,
And I had a,
that's what you get for living in the country.
I know. Ugh. But yeah, I know. There's that or get divorced and really.
It was cheaper.
Hey,
How do they say it's cheaper to keep her or something?
I'll send Ray a message, you keep that up.
Okay, so we already did the how to reply.
Yeah.
Stop notification. Okay, we did that one as well. Okay, I had something else that I thought was important and I didn't write it down, so damn it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make your Facebook private if you guys want to learn to do
Yes.
that. I'm going to tell you, I think it's very important to shut your friends list so that no one else sees it but your mutual friends. And I'll tell you why, because I have mine that way. You guys that are my friends can see who my mutual friends are, but you cannot see other people that aren't your friends as well. You can't see them. You can't see my friends.
Okay,
My opinion, I get several friends requests from other people that say I'm a mutual friend with somebody else. I'll go to their wall and I'll look at their friends list and I see that it's wide open. So all these spammers and scammers and everybody, they can go in there and pick everybody and try to friend them
right.
because they're their friends. Well,
And they,
you won't get somebody from mine.
yeah, and they do that. They actually, they do that quite often.
So how you do that is you're going to go to the blue bar at the very, very top. See where I'm at?
On your personal page, you're talking.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and even if you're in the group and you decide, oh shoot, I forgot to do it, you can do it there too. Because this drop arrow right here,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you select that, you click it, you go down to settings. Can you still see that?
yeah,
Click on that. And then you're going to go down to privacy. See where I'm at?
yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh, it's unstable again. I'm going to click on that and hope you guys can see it in a minute. Okay. You guys see that yet?
Yeah, just came up.
Okay. So right here, how people can contact you.
Okay,
Can send you friends requests. Friends of friends can send. That's the way I have it right now. And you can. That's the way I have it. But who can see your friends list? Only me. I'm the only one who can see my friends list. But it does say if people can see your friendship on another timeline, they'll be able to see it in newsfeed, search, and other places. If you set this to only me, only you will be able to see your full friends list on your timeline. Other people will see only mutual friends.
Okay. All
So
right. So they'll see people that they have. You might have them too.
yeah, the mutual, and you just go and you select edit, and that's, I have only me, but some people just have it public. Some people have friends. I don't want my friends to see everybody else that's my friend. Because of that reason, I mean, I just don't want to get a lot of friends requests from other people that I don't know. I mean, you know, spammers particularly, I get a lot of those.
Well, privacy is becoming a real big issue, even on
Yeah.
Facebook. So, this is very good to know.
Okay. So yeah, that's the way I have mine set up, and I know Ray has it like that too. And I have, do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? I have it no.
Ah, very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only my friends can look up my phone number and my email address.
That's good too. Yep. Yep.
And so in the same area that we're in right now, in the same place
Now,
here,
Connie, let me ask you a question. If I change this on my personal page, does it change it on the group page also?
what do you mean?
Well, if I come on my personal page, like you're on your personal page, and you have these settings, are these the same settings that'll apply to our Facebook group, our Benefit Solutions Facebook group? If I change them here, does it change them on the Facebook group?
Well, it just changes it in Facebook.
Okay, for everything.
Yeah.
Facebook. Okay.
So it's not going to stop you from being able to tag somebody that's not your friend. I mean, that won't stop you from tagging somebody on your personal page either. You can still tag somebody that you don't know. If you want to reply, let's say Melody and I have a post, Melody comments, and then somebody else, one of my friends comments to her, but they're not friends. It'll still tag her.
Okay.
She'll see that one of my friends is wanting to communicate with her that way. But it's not going to interfere with the group at all.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it won't interfere at all.
All right.
So here, if you go further down to apps and websites, I
Yeah.
used this the other day, and so a lot of people use these games, or they also use they play those games, and when you're going to play those games, the app will tell you or ask you if it can access your friends list. You won't be able to play the game if you don't say yes. So that's another way how people are getting your information or your friends' information. So if you click on apps and websites right here, it's going to take you to this, and you can see I only have these here. I don't have many like Jib Jab. I can get rid of it. You can, if I want to get rid of that, any of these, you just select it and hit remove.
Okay.
But there's some of those that are awful. I don't recommend people using some of those, like
Well, that's
all
like
those tests and stuff that they use.
right. Like you said there, when you do that, you're exposing yourself to other people getting into your private information.
Well, you're also, I mean, they're getting into your friends list. So, but if you make your friends list private, then there's no concern there because they can't get into your friends list. But if you have it wide open,
Okay. Okay, that's a good
you
point.
can get into it.
Yeah.
It's a good idea periodically to go in there because sometimes you get them to load up on your page and you don't want them. All of a sudden you're getting all these posts. So you
Yep.
can go in there and change your status on it so it doesn't show up anymore.
Yep. And also another time that you need to check all this stuff is when Facebook does an update, because it can change your settings again. So you do need to come in and check and see if did it change it from private to only me to everybody or whatever. So you
Oh, really? It changes if you do an update. It changes, Connie?
It can.
yeah, it'll change it for you. I mean,
Oh,
it's kind of like your phone when it updates, your smartphone.
yeah.
When it updates, sometimes it changes the settings on it.
All
And so
right.
you got to go in there and redo it. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Okay.
you do that.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know.
Mhm. Okay. So blocking. I will tell you, I use this a lot too for games. Well, I'm going to click on it. So these are all the people, and I know it's crazy. All of these people are the ones that I have blocked, including my own daughter right there.
Your own-
Well, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So all these are people I blocked, but this is good right here for apps. Well, right here, block messages from, so you know those people that send you those chain letters and you need to forward this in 5 minutes or
Yeah.
turn into unicorn and all this crap. If you type their name in here, you will get messages from them.
All right. And the apps one down below it, that's the same thing or what?
That is for the apps like games. Just look at all them. Yep. I don't want to get games from any of these people because they play a lot of them. I don't mind getting from once in a while. I get, you know, something from somebody. If it's an occasional one, I don't have a problem with that. But some of them, and honestly, it's not, sometimes it's not these people doing it. It's the app that does that.
Okay.
Yeah. So at least you won't be getting those. If you want to block event invites, like let's say from our group, you just type in.
Hey, you better not do that.
And here are the games that I have blocked. All of these games. Wow. Is it going to stop?
Look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
And then all of these are the pages that I've blocked too. Because you know, you get invited to all this garbage and I'm like, oh, stop. So I do all that. Yeah, I utilize it.
It muddies up your Facebook. That's the bad. Once you get rid of this, it's so much easier to see what's there versus all the garbage.
Yep.
That's very good. Very good.
Exactly.
Excellent.
So now I'm going to show you how to use the activity log, which I like a lot too.
Right.
On this one, you're going to go back to your own wall. And by your own wall, I mean, so this is your news feed where I'm at. This is your news feed. That's where you can see all your posts from all your friends and all that stuff. I'm going to go to my own wall. So I'm going to click on my name, either here or here, but either one works.
Okay. That's your own personal timeline.
Yeah, my own, yeah. So here this is mine. See, okay. You're going to go to your activity log. You're going to click, the activity log is on your banner.
Okay.
You're going to click the activity log. And you're going to, this is everything that I've either posted or commented on. Again, you have filters here on the left-hand side.
Okay.
You can select posts or the post that I've only been tagged in. So let's say Melody posted something yesterday and she tagged me on it. I would just click on that one and I would find the post that I was tagged in. Well, not only her, but anybody who tagged me in it.
Okay.
And if somebody posted on my timeline, like let's say you want to say, hey, Connie, don't forget today's the meeting. And you put it on my timeline, that's what I'm going to find. And then you can find your hidden from your timeline here in the same place.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what more is, so I don't do the pokes and all that garbage.
Yeah.
And then also you can find your saved here.
All right.
If you wanted to find a post from, let's say, 2016,
Yeah, where you do that.
the
Oh,
right-hand side, and you can click on 2016.
Oh,
that's
it'll-
pretty good. You can go
Yeah.
right back. That's
Yeah.
actually one day I did that by mistake and I found one of our old original, when we started our group, our core group, way back in 2016. I found the post from there.
Yeah, that's neat. And so you just keep on scrolling down until you, unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out, well, it does come by months. So you just have to scroll pretty fast to
Yeah.
find the month that you're wanting. But you can see I have a lot. post.
Where's it showing the month? You must have scrolled by it or something.
I'm sure I did. So there's December. Let me see.
Oh, okay, I got you. I see it now, yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll just keep going down. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm going really fast. I mean,
That's
scroll
it.
through it, but I have a lot of
Yeah, I probably got a ton of them in there too.
rage. So then it should, anyways, it'll show up eventually. Maybe you don't have some inside December. But okay, here's one. Here's the other month. There's December 30th. Oh my God, that was just one day.
Yeah, that was one day, that first one.
I'm
Wow.
guessing. Yeah. So anyways, that's how you do that.
Okay, that's
Um,
activity log. That's what that's
Yeah.
called. On your-
Okay. The one thing I do need to tell you to how to find this post. So let's say, well, how am I going to get to that post? How do you get to it? Well, when you put your cursor inside the box here,
Yeah,
it'll show the timestamp on the left-hand side. See right here where I'm,
yeah.
okay. So let me get out of here. No, I need to scroll further down. This one here. You can just click on the post
Oh, okay.
On
and
the
it'll take you
date
to the
pops
post.
up.
That'll pop it
See how
up.
it-
There it is.
Huh?
Okay, so it goes right to the page and everything.
Yeah, it'll take you right to the post.
All right.
So I'm going back to my timeline, to my activity. And, okay, that's the same post I saved. So see here on Kevin's, since that one was my post, it will take me to my post. But if you wanted to find like Kevin's, like, oh, I don't remember writing something there. What I say, it'll show the timestamp there. You click on it
Yeah.
and it'll take me to that post. And you find it.
Ah, very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. The last thing, okay, now I'm going to go back to mine. Some people, I know they do their memories. Sometimes they don't remember, like they want to share a post that showed up. You can go to your memories and select memory. It's on the left-hand side underneath Explore.
Okay.
And all this is what happened a year ago today. And then it'll go a few years back as well.
Ah, so you can.
Oh, see, I like that post. I'm going to have to share that today. Look, and Ray shared that with us a year ago today
Ah,
and another year ago today. And this person is sweet. Oh, yeah, that's me. I better post that too. How
okay.
you like that one, huh?
That's a good way to find older posts.
Yeah, a year ago. Or in other words, this one is 2 years ago.
Okay.
Coming up 2 years ago.
There's the grandson.
Granddaughter. Now she's
Granddaughter.
old. The grandson has more hair than she does. Jeez.
Look at her.
Oh, he does. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so anyways, that's how you find your memories from
Oh,
a year
there's
ago.
Ray. There's Ray. You just had Ray on there. That
Where?
cartoon. That cartoon.
The chubby cheeks. Yeah, that one.
Wherever it was, you had the
Yeah.
cartoon. There he is. There he is.
You're nuts. I know there was a couple of other things that I wanted to tell you guys.
Oh yeah, you want to do shortcut? You want to go back to our page, our Facebook group, and show them shortcuts, events, and members. Remember, I was supposed to remind you.
Okay, let me get there.
How do you set up shortcuts on the left side? That'll be the first one.
Shortcuts?
Yeah, you know, over on the left there where you got your shortcuts in the left menu.
Oh, yeah.
How do you
Well,
set
we
that
don't want to do that here. We needed to do it on mine.
Mhm.
Yeah, we needed to do it on mine, not
You
on.
got to do it on your own personal page.
Yeah, on your own personal page.
All right, well, that's good to
So I'm
know.
going back there. So I have my shortcuts here on the left-hand side. If it'll pop open. That makes it easier for me to just find the group that I want instead of having to type it up here all the time if I don't want to. So, or scroll or whatever. So you can select edit on your shortcuts
Okay,
and whatever group. Did it pop up yet?
not yet. Give it a second. There you
There it
go.
is.
All right.
Okay, so I have, these are the pinned to the top. Those ones that I have. These are not. These I just have to find them.
So they go down lower in
Yeah.
the menu.
So, yep. So this one I have hidden. You can hide them. But I don't want to get out of them yet, but you can hide them.
Yeah.
I don't want that one either. I'm going to try to find one that I want. Okay, I'm going to say Arc City Public School. I'm going to pin it, pin to top,
Okay.
and then it's going to show up here. And I'm going to hit save.
Save. And then it comes up.
And see, there it is now.
Okay. What if you don't? It doesn't come up in that box, and it's a page you want to add to your shortcuts, though. If it doesn't come up in that box, or will all pages come up in that box?
It should, yeah. Everything that you're in, every group, every page, every
Oh, okay. So
group you're
but
in.
do you have to like a group first before you can add it to?
Yeah.
It?
Yeah, you have to like it to be
Oh,
in it.
okay.
So
What's that Rage Treasury info? I want to know what that's all about.
that was just for me when I was learning how to do the spreadsheets and crap, which I need to get rid of because I don't ever use it.
Yeah.
But so see these two here, that LOL cited and oh my God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this name test, those were really hard. People couldn't figure out how to get rid of them. Well, those are a pain in the butt, and those you need to get permission to get into your contacts. So even though it says it's hidden shortcut, they're actually deleted from my apps. When I showed you how to get
Yes.
rid of apps,
Yes. Yes.
so they're gone. So I don't even know why it's even here.
Yeah. Why they stay there?
Yeah, but it's just the name there, but the app is actually out of my
Yeah.
face now.
Off your apps. All right. You want to show them events, Connie? How to get to events?
Yep. The events is really easy. You just right there again under Explore, it shows that I have one event, and it's probably this one now.
Bill only had 2 cans.
Yep. You just click on that,
So I've seen a little bit.
and you can share it, or you can edit. Well, I can edit it because I think that I'm one of the admins on that. I'm not sure. That's why I can edit and going. I selected going. You can click going, maybe, can't go.
Okay.
So that it lets a person know that whether you're going or not. A lot of people don't know to click on the down arrow. But if you click on it, it can let them know if you're, give them an idea. A lot of people use the events like for parties and stuff, so they probably really need an account because,
Now, can you click on that, the blue line there, navigating our solutions, and show them what the actual event looks like? It's like a separate page.
that's what it looks like right there. I'll go to it.
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like. It'll show it to you. Can you see it?
Yeah, just came up. Now that tells you how many went, and how many maybe, and how many were invited. See?
Yep. Another thing I do want to show you guys is sometimes if the font is too small for you to read on your screen, on anything that you're doing, it doesn't have to be Facebook. It can be just on anything. If you hit Control and the plus sign, it'll enlarge your screen.
Oh, that's a shortcut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if it's something really small that you're trying to make it out and you don't want to go into your settings and do all the changes. Just hit the plus sign. It'll see how big it's making it.
Do you have,
Plus sign?
Okay. Huh?
Did you say the plus?
Yeah, the Control and the plus sign, the key at the top by backspace.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, to decrease it, you hit the minus sign.
Okay.
The control minus.
Or if you have a touch screen, you can just touch the screen and make it larger.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But I have a touch screen, but I don't like touching it.
Don't you?
you know, I have it too, and I hardly ever use it.
Yeah,
Isn't that
no.
amazing?
I
I
use it
just-
a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's a good point because I didn't think about that since I don't use it. And if I
Last-
didn't use the keys, I'd be saying, use this.
Connie, the last thing you want to show them the members on our page, how to access the members.
Yes. Let me go back to it. Well, here we go. See, like right now, I use the GE Retire. I go to it so often that I just, if I just put my cursor right there in the search bar, and
Yeah,
I just hit the enter key or the left key, it just pops right up, and I just click on it.
okay, because that's one of the most recent ones you use, that's why?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. If you wanted to find, if you wanted to know if one of your friends is already a member, you can go to the left-hand side, hit members, and you just find a member. I'm just going to say Ray. Is he a member? Oh, I'm going to use his first name.
is he a member of our group?
Ray, including their last name. If Ray is a last name, all these will show up.
Oh, okay. So it's first name or last name, as long
Yeah.
as Ray shows up.
Anything with Ray in it.
Okay,
Um,
so if you want to send him a message, you could send it right from there.
Yep.
I'm up right there. All right.
Yep, you can. Oh, I know what I was going to show you guys too.
A trek? You're gonna
Yeah.
trick us?
Yeah, yeah. If this thing ever shows up, it's lagging again.
Yeah, what's going on there? It's spinning. There you go.
Okay, all these Franks showed up.
Now, maybe there's a lot of Franks. That's why.
I hit it wrong. I hit it twice. Oh, well, you already know how to do that now. So
Yeah.
y'all know how to do that. Okay, I'm going to go to my messages and, okay, let's say John. I'm going to get him. If, I'm going to have to move you guys again. Okay, if I wanted to get rid of him,
All right.
Uncle Guido.
yeah, let me see if my options will show up because it's slow. Okay, let's say I want to mute the conversation or I want to ignore the messages.
You better not.
Well, you can do that though with people that they keep sending you again those
Yeah,
messages,
over and over. Yeah, or
Hey,
political.
John, I had to make sure when I sent you this and my granddaughter wasn't up. I was making sure that I didn't send it to my granddaughter because of I'm like, ooh, she won't be a pita. And she started to be. But anyway, that's how you can either mute a conversation, especially this is really good when you have a group conversation going. You can mute the conversation or even from an individual, but you can ignore messages from that person as well. So you don't have to go through your through your settings. You can ignore messages and that's how those other names you saw
Yeah,
were there. I ignore messages from people that keep sending me the those chain letters and stuff. I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
done with that.
I also use that, Connie, when I open it in Messenger. So like when I have communications from retirees, that when I print off the copies of our conversation, it's easier to cut and paste on that, or to Control P.
Yep.
In Messenger, it's much easier to do it from there.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it larger also too, if you need to be able to see it.
So
That's
you hit Control P, and that's how you go straight to Messenger?
No. When you get to the Messenger, it's on the little wheel, the cog that was right. You can open it in Messenger and it gives you a larger profile of what your conversations were.
Oh,
Highlight it and do the Control P. I can print the conversation so that
print.
documentation if I need to know what's going on, where
Right.
we're at, and what I need to do.
mm-hmm. Yep. So I think that we covered everything.
Okay, if you could give me back control just for a minute, Connie, and I'll just show them the page again where to go to get all the follow-up information. And
I think you're going to have to do it yourself, John.
oh, I'm gonna have to reclaim.
I just,
Uh,
oops.
all right, reclaim
Sorry.
host. Yeah, I'm reclaiming it. Okay, and now how do I get your screen off there?
It'll probably go away.
Um,
Stop sharing. Here, I'm going to hit stop sharing.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, I'm just gonna go back to this real quick here. All I have to do is find it again. And there we go. And go to our RAGE site. And again, every learning event we're recording, there's a video of it. And on Connie's page, again, the bottom of the blue menu bar, Solutions Learning Events. Then I go to the bottom submenu, navigating our Solutions Facebook group. And it'll come up here in a second. Better come up. There it is. So now after this event, now Connie covered a lot of stuff. And even when she covered it with me, I'm glad I'm here today again, because I got to, you got to do this stuff in order to really understand it, in order to be comfortable with it. So her video will be posted here. There's her contact. If you have any questions for Connie or on our Facebook group, you can message her. The materials that she used are all here. Her training outline, the introduction that I did, all her graphics or pictures of different items that she covered are all here, but you'll see them in the video too. And then down on the bottom is some resources and links. Facebook for seniors, Facebook for beginners, and some videos here. So you can always go back or tell your friends, listen, I learned a lot about navigating our Facebook group. And if you go here and watch the video and go to this page, you'll see all the information that's available. You can share that with other retirees and dependents. We'd really appreciate that if you would do that. All right. So
Hey, John, you might want to mention that you did receive, you and I both got a message from one of the former HR managers out of the plants that complimented on what is being done.
yeah.
It's a lot for a former HR manager to contact a group that says that they really like what we're doing with our retirees. So it's something that all of us need to know, that, it is being recognized.
Yeah. We are having an impact. It's as slow as it is, and it's we have 1,900 Facebook members, but only about 800 on our formal RAGE website, which we're trying to get people to go over to. But it takes time to grow an organization, nonprofit organization, and of course we have expenses, and we ask for donations to support us to keep doing this. Like this website alone, not this one, not Facebook, but our formal website costs us about $650 a year. That's just one expense. Our liability insurance for the officers is about $2,200 a year. So we need those contributions, we only ask for $25 a year from people. But, it's been tough and it's been slow. But we're getting there, and we are getting name recognition. GE, matter of fact, a few of the GE people are part of our group too, and they see what we're doing. And like Melody said, they compliment us, and they're pretty amazed at what we're doing. All this stuff that we do to help our retirees and their dependents and family members, and that take care of retirees and dependents. We help all of them. So again, go to this page and look at this menu on our formal website. The benefits advocate page for Melody's there, the membership news and other info. Officer page is only for officers. Tools and handouts, the benefit plans that we offer, like Medicare, Medigap, dental, vision, RX Help Centers, all that's on here. I have a page on here. Our learning events, tools and handouts and stuff like it. And there's some great videos here too for, the way I titled it was helpful videos for not so golden years. Sometimes it's not so golden, is it?
No.
You know, we all have our aches and pains. We're all getting older. So, but there's a lot of great information here. So if you could help us promote this from our Facebook group on your own personal pages, you know, tell people about our Facebook group and tell them about our formal website.
And help another retiree. You know,
Yeah.
if you've got a friend that doesn't know how to do any of this, bring them over to your house, or if they've got a computer, get on it with them. Share it with them, show them some of the examples of what they can find and be able to pass it along.
You know, there was a another former HR guy that when he looked at our sites, you know, finally I got him to go over there and look at them. I'm talking about Dennis and he said, I'm absolutely amazed at what you people are doing here. You know, all the stuff you have to help people, to support people, you know. He was absolutely amazed. He said, where the hell did you get all this stuff? You know, how'd you learn all this? You know, well, we grew. When we started, we were just a core group. A bunch of us got together and said, you know, we need to advocate on behalf of our retirees and dependents. And that's how we started. And then we got into a lot of other stuff, you know, a nonprofit organization and putting all this stuff in place, which took us 2-3 years, but we did it. So now we just got to grow. That's what we want to do. We want to grow at this point. We figure there's about 52,000 online on the internet, retirees and dependents. And if we could get that amount of people to come to our site and join us, we wouldn't have any worries about finances or expenses or any of that stuff, and we'd be able to offer a lot more services. But you know, it's a growth thing, folks. It takes time. So, but we're working at it. But we need you to help us too. That's the point that Melody just made. We need you to help us. We can't do it all, believe it or not. We spend a lot of time doing what we do. Okay, so anybody got any questions for Connie before we wrap this up?
I'd just like to say, nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good
great.
job.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks.
thank you. And if you guys need help, go ahead and message me. I don't have a problem.
No.
No, I'm going into settings now.
It's amazing the windows that it opens up for you. You know, there was a few things that I wasn't aware of. You know, I use it a lot too, but there's a few things that I need to, well, I hadn't done my apps and websites lately either, Connie. So it reminded me that it's overdue, that I need to do it also.
Yeah.
Good job.
I call Connie our Facebook guru. You know, she's the one that teaches us how to do this stuff. Because I didn't know a lot of this stuff. But this is not, you know, I can do the formal website, and I work a lot on that. And Bob Dayhuff, our vice president, is getting his feet wet on that, and he's going to be taking that over. Eventually, he'll take that all over. But when it comes to Facebook, Connie's the expert. And Connie, you did an excellent job. Very
Well,
good.
thank you.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I'm not an expert, but I kind of mess with it enough to know a little bit.
No, you know more than most of us, believe me.
I already made some changes.
Awesome.
Yeah, great.
What would be nice, though, is to get the members of all the groups to learn to use Facebook, learn to use the files. There's a lot of information.
Yeah.
And they keep posting the same questions over and over. What's
Yeah.
their number for benefits? I mean, it's in the files. There's a list of numbers, contacts, and people don't know how to use that.
Yeah, absolutely good point. An excellent point,
And
because
especially tagging people when you're replying to a comment. What I normally do is I get the person's name in there and I'll just backspace, so I'm using just their first name.
okay. Yeah, yeah,
I think it makes it feel a little bit more personal.
yeah.
that's up to whatever people want to do. But that is a good thing to do, because some people take offense to a comment because it was intended for somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, that easily can happen. Yep,
So it's a matter of getting everybody educated,
yep,
not just a half a dozen people or a dozen people. So thanks, Connie.
yeah.
Yep.
John, I mean, you've been running the other G retiree site for a long time now.
Group.
What'd you think of this training session, John? Did you think it was very helpful, useful, informative?
Well, yes, and that's why I just chimed in now, because
Okay.
it's something that more people need to
Yeah.
learn. And I know many retirees, they're afraid of Facebook. They will not join it.
Yeah.
And some don't even have computers.
Yeah, I know. That's a sad thing.
Some have never even touched a computer. When they retired, they were still punching a clock.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
So
There's
it's tough reaching those people.
yes, it is. And that's why I said there's like 52,000 that we figure are online. By the national statistics, 75% are computer illiterate or challenged. Melody likes me to say challenged. And 25% can get on and can do some things on a computer. And we know that the older retirees, they're not online, and they're not going to be online, plain and simple.
Don't have printers. Some of them only have phones.
Yeah.
It's a combination of things.
But there is
Not just regular landlines.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I have
Exactly.
5 printers hooked up.
I
What's
do
that?
want to add something else here, you guys, that I just thought about, because sometimes I have to use my phone for Facebook, which I don't like doing, and I do not like the Facebook app.
Oh,
So what I do is I go to the browser and I type in www.facebook.com, and it'll take you to the Facebook, like it looks on your laptop, but you can't use like your messenger. I don't use Messenger, that thing. I just like the normal way that you do it, like on a laptop. So if you do that, when it shows up, I can't show you now, but you'll see 3 dots on the right hand side. If you do it the way I just said, then you'll scroll down, you hit the 3 dots on the right hand side, and it'll give you the option to do a desktop site, and it'll look just like it does on your laptop.
Oh,
I
very
use
good.
it like that all the time. I do not like the app. I mean, I shouldn't say all the time. If I need to reply to somebody in a message, then I use a desktop, because then I can click the messenger just like it is on the laptop, because I don't have that messenger app downloaded, and I'm not going to use it. I just refuse to.
Yeah.
yeah. I use it all the time. Both of them, Connie, writing letters, response, loading files and everything. Because I'm, not always where I can get to my laptop,
Right.
or I get calls from retirees or whatever. And
Yeah. Well, see, I know that people get notifications from Facebook if you have that app. So
Yes.
I don't even have that available, because I don't want to get, these chain letters, for example, popping up. So I just don't have it on my phone, and I just go to desktop when I want to look at my messages.
Hey, you know what I'm thankful for, Connie? Your connection stayed good the whole meeting.
Me too.
don't say that, John. You're jinxing it.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Well, because when I tried it earlier on my private account with Zoom and Ray, I couldn't do anything. It was just stuck. So I unplugged everything. I moved my booster around. Yeah. You can stop recording anytime.
Yeah, right. You don't want people to know all this stuff, do you?
No.
All
Well,
right.
you know what? Yeah, maybe we do. That way they know if somebody like me can get on here and struggle through it, they can too.
All right. All right. I'm lucky I have Spectrum. It used to be Time Warner, hardline, hard cable, if you will. But when you're out rural and you depend on a booster or, it just or a satellite or something else, it might not work as well.
Right.
I usually get about 300 MB download speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Infinity Comcast, so mine's excellent compared to where I used to be that didn't have enough broadband in the
Yeah.
country. So it's like heaven compared to what I had before.
Okay, folks, I'm going to, if everybody's happy, unless anybody has any other question for Connie, then I'm going to close this thing out and I'm going to stop the recording and end the meeting if everybody's all right. Okay?
No,
I'm
we're
good.
Thank you.
Next one is
Thank you,
March
Connie.
21st. Navigating our formal Rage website, March 21st. That's when we'll, just like Connie did with our Facebook group, I'll do with our Rage formal website with Bob Dayoff helping me out. So hopefully I'll see you on that date. Okay?
All right.
Have a
All
good
right,
day.
bye, everybody.
Y'all have a good day. Thank you, guys.
All right,
All
bye-bye.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. I just got to end the meeting.